I've always had an appreciation for TV idents, right from when I was very young. I'm aware that probably makes me sound considerably more of an anorak than ever, but I'm not the only one at least. Over the course of the years, especially in the 90s, idents have undertaken many creative ways in order to sell a channel or a specific show. Special mention to BBC Two and their wonderful set of two idents from the aforementioned 90s. Look, it's cool, right? In recent years, Doctor Who has gotten a fairly notable selection of his own dedicated idents, and so it deserves. I'm going to go through a few of my favourites, so without further ado, let's get to it.
Once just sandwiched between Grandstand and the Generation Game, tonight on BBC Two you get a whole night to hide behind the sofa.
BBC Two are this excellent variant of their two-themed idents with this two-shaped Supreme Dalek Remembrance style. It's honestly such a cool little production. I mean, it perfectly imitates surveillance mode of a Dalek as it travels through the walls of Skaro. It's just classic to a T. I want one. It was of course aired during Doctor Who night on BBC Two in November 1999, which I believe was a splendid night for Who fans everywhere. I mean, I was only 5 years old at the time, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. And unfortunately, this is not something they tend to do for the programme anymore. Aside from, of course, Twitch. Unrelated, there is Doctor Who on Twitch for the rest of January, pretty much. I wasn't paid for that, unfortunately. As an aside, the night also featured Tom Baker as a future incarnation of the Doctor, who may or may not be the curator before he was even titled as the curator. I mean, it could work. Come on, Moffat, give me this, please.
What about the Doctor?
Yes, he must be getting on a bit. 700 years old. True hearts, though. I knew him very well, you know. So did you. That's why we're here, isn't it?
I know Christmas and Doctor Who is a little bit of a sore spot right now, for obvious reasons. But still, let's skip to 2009 and to the 10th Doctor's swan song. The end of time is nigh, and what better piece of levity to have than Ten riding his snowed-in TARDIS like a sleigh, with all the reindeers like he himself is Father Christmas. I mean, it's just lunacy, really, but it's amazing lunacy. Honestly, it also contributed hugely to the whole build-up of the event itself. I mean, at the time, the departure of David Tennant from the show really felt like a huge event for the general public as well as the fans. Like, seeing as his Doctor at the time, it felt like he was adored by nearly everyone. I mean, not everyone, but nearly. Like, regardless of your views on the end of time as a story, it's undeniably one of the most well-remembered stories out there and definitely the most impactful regeneration story of the modern era in terms of general reception. Doctor Who wouldn't have a similar buzz until the 50th anniversary. And even that included David Tennant again. So, speaking of which, we have the ident interruptions of the 50th anniversary.
The clock's ticking.
This was back at the time where Doctor Who was catapulted into the public eye with the big team-up between David Tennant and Matt Smith, as well as John Hurt.
The moment is coming.
Anyway, the idents this time around took a bit more of a subtle approach. I want to say subtle, but Matt Smith was quite in your face a bit.
It's all been leading to this.
But it was all very ominous. This trend followed through with Capaldi's first series too, combining shots of the 12th Doctor gripping the camera. It's all very dramatic, fitting with 12's stark and serious demeanour in Series 8. And there is the themed idents as well. The longest lasting form of these were the continuity ones more than anything. So focusing on slight effects on existing idents, but this one I particularly love, done for the Doctor Fools. I mean, talk about a natural upgrade.
This is BBC One, and what on?
This is BBC One.
Look what you've done to my door!
I will do this announcement. You will be upgraded.
What do you mean upgraded?
Now on BBC One, time is running out for the Doctor.
Finally, and it's honestly still such a surreal note to end on, the Oneness Ident from 2016, which aired for the return of Dr. Mysterio. It, of course, featured myself, Tom Dix, and a wide range of people from various walks of life, all connected by their love of this show. I'm still honestly thankful that I got to be continuity announcer for a day, and I just love how it turned out. It was just so much fun to be part of. It's Doctor Who, now on BBC One. My friends at work did their background research on me when I started, and they came across this. I think it left an unintended impact, to say the least. Other than that, those are my faves. Do you have any other particular favourite idents, or even Who adverts in general? Let me know in the comments. So until next time, see ya!